Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Foxcat Assassin 56. Today we're going to be hopping into some solos and analysing what I've done wrong. Disclaimer, I am not the best at Fortnite. Seriously. I don't get victory royales like every game like those YouTubers and all that do. So I'm going to be hopping into solos, analysing some games of mine. Right, okay, you see, I've landed into the game and I dropped Pleasant Park. Yeah, I'm dropping Pleasant Park. Landing at one of the back houses. The red back house. I'm just able to make, because I got my glider a bit too low. And I'm only just able to make it to the red house. Messed up there because I could have landed on the roof, got a chest and had high ground. That could have been like a difference to the amount of kills I got. Collecting mats because it's Pleasant Park. You don't get much mats around there. There is a nice handful of trees, but house mats is the best you're gonna get, really. So I go in, pick up these mini shields, get this shotgun. No chest there, but I still break through the wall, one for the mats and two because I want to get up top. Mostly for the mats though. Once I get up top, I first collect the ammo box. Then I go for the chest because I wanted to make sure before I went for the chest I had enough ammo to deal with anybody if they came after me in that certain amount of time. So I hear shots and I move over towards where the shots were coming from. But also collecting another couple of mats because you can never have too much mats unless you like max mats, obviously. I make a good choice here and I go for the high ground before I go scouting out for enemies. This is a good choice because I then get attacked when I can, but then I get attacked, but I lose the high ground, but I panic build. Which luckily, that saves me a bit of time. I hear that he's on top of me, so I build a roof so it's hard for him to get me. I run through the house, edit my way through that wall. That's the fastest way to escape. I throw these stink bombs to put him down in health and put him off. Probably my smartest thing to do in this fight, because now he's panicking, or he's nervous, because he's now lower on health than he wants to be. I get a couple shots on him here. And I edit my way through the wall. Giving me some time to build up and get behind him. I shoot down this wall, and he made the mistake here of building to the side. And losing that high ground for me to then take him out. I hear more building, so I shockwave grenade up to get one high ground and two to see where he is. he was not the best player, really. So, at this point he confuses me because I hear his footsteps, but like I don't know where I am, like where he is, I mean. So I'm looking around, trying to find him. Then I hear him build. Out the corner of my eye, I spot him building up there, and luckily I land a good shot on him. Take him down with a final AR shot. So this is the last house I'm going to loot before I leave Pleasant Park. I'm just about to drink this slurp juice, but luckily I stopped it just before I went and ran to drink a big shield. I'll switch my shotguns and AR around to my personal preference of loadout. Too bad there was no chest there. I could have got me some, like, a better gun or something. Doesn't matter. I set my build here, but I just reposition myself, get to the point where I can get to the chest. I get this grappler, which doesn't really do much. Grab some mats. And off I go. Pick up another trap there, which was like really pointless because I don't use them in this game. And then I use the new position of the floating island to get high and like launch myself into the circle, which on my part was actually a good play because I was able to get the circle without really doing much or wasting any sort of materials in a quiet way. Too bad I have a really loud glider to go with it. Next, this is where I die because I make a really big mistake. So I land down and I'm oblivious to where anybody is. I hear the footsteps obviously, but like, I don't know where he is because this puts me off guard. I have no idea where this guy is. He's not down there. And then he comes out of nowhere. This catches me really off guard, so I panic build. I don't know what to do. And he moved back, and that made me lose sight of him. At this point, I was just panicking. I should have repositioned myself to try and get high ground. But then the third party rook comes in, and I just horribly miss all my shots. And that's the end of that game. Right, game 2. Okay. Loading into the lobby here. Okay, I guess I'll get on to some. I just want to like give you guys like something that I would like. Just I want to tell you. Okay, so everybody likes a nice running house. This is not sponsored, by the way. Not sponsored at all. I'm just giving a shout out to a company that I really like, and I think you guys should like check them out too. Okay, so it's a company called Sensi. Sensi is a company with like that creates these really nice smells, just like Yankee Candle and all these other companies, but they make it in a safe way. They use non-toxic materials, So if ingested, I'm not saying you should swallow or try and eat it, but if ingested, it wouldn't be poisonous or harmful at all to anybody or your pets or anything. So if you have like if you have like a toddler or like a dog and they just happen to go through, like, lick that up or whatever, they'll be fine. And since he makes it so like you can't burn by their warmers, and since you have a really wide range of products, so just check them out. It's not sponsored or anything, I just thought I'd give them a shout out because I personally use the service myself and they do really have like nice smells and everything. Now back to the game. First thing I get is attack shotgun. This game was like really short because I got caught off guard pretty easily because I didn't realise the guy was there. Drink up these minis because that's what any Fortnite player would do. The problem here for me is I didn't collect mats. I really totally forgot about mats. I did collect like a mat, like some mats or two, but like that was only like when I had to get to somewhere. I check in there and I get a really nice gold Famus. Gold Famus is like really good. Okay, so then check around. The problem is I still don't have any mats, so if I'm attacked I cannot get high ground or anything at all. So I'm minding my own business. I pick up a pump shotgun. Then I hear footsteps. And this guy just gets so many hits on me with the SMG when I was oblivious to where he was. I'm really just here, I was just playing bads. I didn't play that good at all. Didn't even realise he was there. Right guys, sorry for the weird cut, but I just cut all the stuff in the first bit of this. I don't think I cut it at all actually. I just didn't do the voiceover for the first part. Sorry about that. I forgot about doing that. So I can't edit that now because I can't. Okay, so here is when I really just it was a good game. I had a kill or two. And I was just moving over, minding my own business. Walking through as John Wick. Jumping around, harvesting mats. While I'm moving around and all that. Normal Fortnite stuff. Some context for the start of the match, I landed in Lucky Landing and got a kill on this default skin who had no idea what he was doing. So that was fun. Killed the default skin with my luckily found first bolt, and then my software is stopped, so I had to restart recording again, so that's why the weird cut was in the middle of this game. And at this point I realised somebody was around here, so this is when I was checking around and I find this guy. I hit a really nice bolt shot on him. and this guy really catches me off guard with his RPG, but I didn't choke it. Like, I didn't choke this, I just repositioned myself. I didn't really mind high ground because I know how to fight from low ground. I can fight from low ground, but like it's not 100% win every time when I'm on low ground. So I'm just here, just corner peeking. Here I just didn't realise that this Little Red Riding Hood skin or whatever. I hit a really nice headshot on this with the burst, and I just take it down. Then she just jumps off and scans me out of a kill. Alright, this is when I hear the bolt shot. I hear a bolt shot and I suddenly just start moving to the bolt because I know that that person is most probably going to be in a fight. Because I know this, I rush over because I'm thinking an easy kill on somebody who's just sniping in a fight. So I end up going over there, going over to where I heard the shots, which is right over the hill on the other side of Tilted. While also moving to circle at the same time. Checking behind me, just in case, because you do have retail row and all that out circle. So I'm checking behind me. You do have that one person who survived retail. That is just moving to circle. Still moving towards the shots. I feel like, at this point, I felt like the person was low and just like doing something to like heal up or looting because I know the shots have stopped. Storm starts moving in because that's what Storm does. Then I realised that they're still in the fight. Easier kills. Not what I expected, obviously, because it caught me off guard when I missed my first bolt shot at this ace that is about to come up when I get over this hill. Really unlucky that I didn't hit that ace with the bolt. At this point, I have high ground, and like high ground is what I was like good at. So this ace jumps out, miss this shot as well, and just build, just so I can reload my weapons and reposition myself. Well, mainly for reloading weapons. Keep on popping my head, but I'm still moving around to avoid any sort of sniper. Don't know why that didn't hit. Beyond me that. I shoot down this ace's build. Shoot again, not knowing how that didn't hit. I'm waiting for the ace. I can see the like end of her bolt just sticking out of the wall as she's like trying to reload it. So I know to wait and look in that corner, ready for the ace to peek her head up. I keep on checking around the side because I know the bolt's around that side as well. I'm also waiting for either a window or something. This is when I get hit by the bolt. Panic building here. Don't really do much to get the ace, but I build here. Put in a trap that somehow didn't hit the ace, but I put in a trap, destroyed this, got away with my heavy shotgun while she was so confused. I tried meeting up at this point, but somebody shot down my wall with a bolt. So I rebuilt the wall, picked up the extra minis, and started going. Edited out of the side of the wall that my enemy couldn't see. I run over. It's power cord. My RPG wasn't reloaded, which was a problem. Otherwise, I could have got a nice, easy, lot of damage there. Hit it with the RPG. Hit her building with the RPG anyway. Then she moves back, which was actually a smart move. because like she moved back. But I built up, shot her down, and shot her with a, because heavy shotgun has the extra range, just finished her off. Pick up the silent skull, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this other guy comes, and I'm mining up. So I edit out of here, and then I hear that guy's shot. I build up. I didn't build at this point. I really just like, that was my problem. And my RPG wasn't reloaded. He dropped down, took me out with his shotgun. See you guys.